Good evening, everyone, everybody here. First and foremost, we have a bespoke, handcrafted, artisanal, freshly brewed hello for Nestor. So, Nestor, this one is for you. My people have a story of one that the heavens fear and that the hells dread. One who walks and the ground quakes. One who thunder fears. One named Nestor. You are that prophesied one. Hail and well met. All right, and of course, Scottzilla, Scoots Magoots. I can't imagine that there is anyone here who does not know you already, but in the off chance that some of you have developed amnesia in the period of time that you have been here, what are you doing? Follow Scottzilla. Get right with God. Do it. Scott, Printers, Hesper, Babs, Nestor, thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you all. I hope that you all are having a good Friday. My Friday has been pretty chill. Work was dumb, but you know, the storms of Winter Hall, my call, as I hail you, hi, Fatagan. exactly. Uh, so, uh, yeah, I was just over, in the house of one Scottzilla playing Yap Yap, and it was very, very fun. A bunch of very fun people there. But now, Scott, Scott, buddy, Scott, please go the fuck to sleep. You need sleep. You need it. Your body needs it. Your brain needs it. Your soul needs it. I say it. And I am a being from the foundations of all existence, the origin of all things here and there that have been and ever will be. I come from a place of objective truth, and that truth is for the love of God, Scott, get some rest. Take care of yourself. You're very important. You're going to trust a being of madness? I mean, I feel like all beings are beings of madness. I think being is a state of madness. Sleep does is probably should could be required. I feel like my brain just had a seg fault for a second. Uh, but it's good to see everybody. It's good to be here. With my totally planned out stream that wasn't just me thinking, "Hey, it'd be cool to come up with something," and then I never did. Uh, but I've got some things. I've got some things cooking, and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it to the people. I am an egalitarian. I am a man of the people. I put my gold trousers on one leg at a time, just like the rest of you. And I was thinking maybe if folks are interested, we could do a little vote about what we want to do tonight. Because I've got a couple options. The first is a game that I played the progenitor of, and I enjoyed. It is a game where, well, I'll just see if I can find something to put on. Okay. I don't have it set up. So the first one is Princess Zorana. So this is a sequel to, at least a spiritual successor to, a game called Long Live the Queen, which was you're a princess and you have to like go to classes, buff your stats, and try and not get politically outmaneuvered or assassinated. So that's option one. By the way, Galaxy Princess Orana is basically just the same thing, but in space. Second, I recently purchased Demonschool, and I have not played it. And for folks that don't know what Demonschool is, it is a new style tactics RPG. Defeat big weirdos in between the human and demon worlds as Faye and her misfit companions while navigating university life on a mysterious island. But if we're feeling something a little more chill, um, I was thinking I also have. Let's see, where is it? Do I have this actually installed? No, I don't, because I'm dumb. Ha ha ha! What a fool! I am a clown. There's another one that I have that I've been kind of curious to try, but it's a little spookier, and I know some folks in the audience don't handle horror well. Uh, honestly, the other one that I might put on the docket for tonight is one. It's a personal favorite of mine, Mullet Mad Jack. If anybody's ever heard of it, played it. So I'm thinking Arby's. No. Yeah, let me do the thing. Okay. So, what should we play? Don't let space anime princess die. Oh, too many words. Save space princess. Indie demon school RPG or 90s OVA Zoomer shooter. And we'll give that 5 minutes. Just let people vote, hang out, chill. But yeah, it's been a pretty cool, pretty okay week. I mean, work's been kind of garbage, but you just roll with the punches. Uh, I don't really have anything on the weekend. I'm gonna be playing Daggerheart with some local friends tomorrow evening, so that'll be fun. And then aside from that, uh, I don't know, probably just doing some chores around the house. I've been kind of like exhausted and I've I've let them slip, to be honest, you know. But yeah. Anybody got any cool plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything neat? Oh, you're gonna attempt to DM for the very first time. That's awesome. It's one of those things that it is both simultaneously stressful but also very exciting. And I hope that you have a really good time. You're gonna do great. If I can just offer the axiom that I think has helped me the most is that role playing games are just a bunch of grown ups playing pretend. And if you just remember what would make playing pretend fun for anybody, the rules are there as guidelines to get to those points and to help with that. But, like, if you get to a point where, like, you don't know the exact specific rule to do something, you don't know, like, what thing does a thing, just roll with it. Just make a decision, stick to it, be consistent, and listen to your players if they have feedback about like what they think might be more fair, and be open to it. Oh, and jealous, I want to get some TTRPG going so bad, but I need my body to stop blinking red and showing weak points first. Oh, I'm sorry, Nestor. I hope that nature stops doing massive damage to you. Ooh, rules light is my way to go. I I enjoy crunchier things from time to time, but like the most fun game that I ever ran was a game of Monster of the Week. It was a year-long campaign, and the whole premise of it was that it was a lost creature of the week show in the vein of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Supernatural. It was like a lost CW show, and every episode that we had of it started with like a cold open. We had a butt rock intro sequence that we played, and everybody had to say what their character did in their little montages and stuff like that while their credits ran. Um, and it went longer than a game of Monster of the Week probably should go in terms of like progression and like actually like getting advancement and stuff like that. But I we were just having so much fun, and they just made such cool, interesting characters and were really committed to like character driven decision. And it was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. I'm bad with math and a lot of rules. So I'm kind of like, you want to do a thing? Okay, roll and go from there. I mean, that's valid. That's totally fine. That sounds like the exact vibe Monster of the Week aims for, and I'm here for it. Yeah. Okay, we've got Indie Demon School RPG. Let me pull that up then and get everything set up. All right, all right. And then we take the moon, and we take the moon. All right, and we turn off the music. And I feel like that the in-game music is going to be loud, so let me turn that down immediately. Okay, I think that's good. Let me make sure everything else looks good. I've got main, inputs, auto detect, VSync on. They don't have a windowed full screen, which kind of is a bummer, but oh well, you know, we'll and dialogue text speed normal. Okay, everything looks good to me. I will have to move this over so I can actually see chat and everything like that. I got a nice Monster of the Week sticker at Capcom. Fits perfectly on your dice. And nice. Monster of the Week is probably my favorite TTRPG. It's just really fun, and I think that it's very neat. Okay, and then game capture, Demonschool, audio capture, Demonschool. All right. Okay, should be able to hear things now. Make sure that I actually update my Okay, Demonschool. Good to go. All right. Start a new game. Let me know if audio's rough. Honk honk. That's a very small boat. I wonder if I can play this with the controller. I can. Boat buds. So, college, huh? Well, yes. And you are? I'm Faye. I wanted to talk to you, but I don't really know how to start a conversation. I can see that. I'm Namiko. Nice to meet you. See, I'm coming to the island for a specific reason. Uh-huh. Did you know there hasn't been a demon sighting for over 300 years? Weird when you think about it. Is it? But they're coming soon. They're coming to Himsk Island. Demons are coming soon? And the apocalypse is coming right behind them. Oh, that sounds neat. Hey, listen, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom below deck. I might be a while, so don't worry if you can't find me after. Good idea. Gotta be ready for anything when we get here. When we get there. It's gonna be a wild ride. Let me see if I can up it. I was just thinking that it might be a little loud. Let me, Okay. Is that better? Okay, class. Sorry to spring this on you, but this field trip to the terrifying abandoned wing of the school isn't just for fun. It isn't? I'm afraid not. There are creatures here that we need to research, and we need to determine whether you can deal with them. Okay, cool. They have a few days on the ocean. I don't think barges are built for that. Yeah, no, they are not. Being on a barge for any longer than like a day fucking sucks. Creatures? Is this like a research project or something? You could think of it like that. The four of you ought to be able to capture one so that we can... What was that? Nothing to worry about. I'll just be back here. Do your best and try to grab a hold of it. Well, but see, the thing is that submarines are like kind of just their own self-contained existence, you know? Whereas like being on a barge, it's too small to have everything that you need, and it's just kind of shitty. I knew I shouldn't have come to this stupid island. Come on, let's just take a look. Is that? Oh, jeez. What? Ah! Yes, very much, Hex Mexicon. Also, world building BS. Okay, so, fun fact. Folks that have experience with some of my previous work may know that the creatures of the Void Sea can be invoked through rites. There are, for all denizens of the Void Sea, 3 rites that exist. One that evokes their aspect. What if you had to describe it in like classical mythology, what like a god's domain or purview is. There's the rite of endowment, which, whereas the first one like calls upon the power of one of the infinite names to do something. Power of endowment grants its characteristics to something. And then there is the rite of audience, which is where you actually talk to one of us. And that's the most dangerous one. I mean, not for me, obviously. I'm not dangerous. I'm a totally normal trans-dimensional being, so don't worry about it. You have to beat them at backgammon to summon them. I know. Yeah, exactly. You got it. You got it. Looks like we're going to have to try another approach before the new students arrive. I'll just make a note. Friday. Oh man, all of them got the hooligan slouch. And that's why demonology is actually rich with nuance. Haha, I see. How did I get stuck listening to this person the whole trip? Why me? No. Beating back people at backgammon is how the JoJo stand Grateful Dead works. You've got to beat them at canasta. I know you're skeptical, but wait till we get to the island. You'll see. You, off to the left. You to the right. Let's see now. Your name, Faye? That's me. To the right, then. What is all this? Just keep quiet and move. Alright, let's see who we got. Makoto Nakamura. It's Namako now. Well, whatever you call yourself, you go to the left. Okay. Wait, what happens to people that go to the left? Back on the boat. Wait, what? I'm not going back, I just got here. That's right, she's not going back. I said she is. The list says she is. So off she goes. That's not what's happening. She needs to be here. Again, I'm working from a list. She's not on it. Put her on it, then. You want to go back home, too? Nope. She and I are staying. Namako, get ready. Wait, ready for what? I appreciate you trying to help, but... Ready to fight. What? I can't fight. You can. You're a demon hunter, like me. What? Just follow my lead. Planning phase. Don't worry, we can handle this. No, I can't. This is the planning phase. Here you'll plan all your character's moves in advance before executing them in the action phase. To plan a move, first select a character, then select a target tile. Moves will always travel the full distance possible, and actions like attacking happen automatically when moving into an appropriate target. Move Faye to kick this gangster in the guts. Faye is a damage dealer and will push enemies back one tile. These are action points. Each character's first move in a turn costs 1 action point. Their second costs 2, and so on. If you want to stay on this island, you've got to do something. But I don't know how to fight. You'll figure out something. Why is this happening? Namako doesn't deal direct damage with her normal attack, but she stuns enemies and reduces their defense. She passes through her target and pulls them one tile. Nice work. You line them up and I knock them down. Faye can strike this gangster and deal greater damage now that Namako has reduced their defense. Since this is Faye's second move, this will cost 2 action points. If an enemy is pushed into another enemy, both enemies will take damage and the second enemy will be pushed. Try it now by selecting Faye and attacking these 2 gangsters. Now that all usable action points have been exhausted, hold the action button and watch how it all plays out. Nice. I like that. That's really rad. When all moves have executed, enemies will take their turn. Each enemy can move once. Planning phase. Why can't I move the way I want to? We're in between human and demonic space. Don't start with that. You can only move in straight lines, but here's a little move I learned from my grandfather. The sidestep is one of the most powerful weapons in your arsenal. It is performed by selecting a character, then choosing an adjacent tile to their left or right, indicated by a blue highlight. Any move immediately following a sidestep costs 0 action points, allowing you to reach an adjacent foe at the cost of a single move. Yes, demons are on that chess shit. I'm very confused. Why is it not? Oh, okay. Using push and pull to create lines of enemies this way can be very effective. Select Faye and attack this line of gangsters Namiko has just created. That was pretty good, but we can do better. At any time during the planning phase, you can rewind moves and try something else. This time, before attacking with Faye, use Namiko to reduce the other gangster's defense as well. Finally, sidestep with Faye and hit these 2 stun gangsters to finish both of them off. Nice. I'm getting tired. I've got just the trick. Specials are useful secondary skills that can turn the tide of battle. A character can use their special when their special points are full. Special points are gained by performing actions and passively gaining at the beginning of each turn. We are almost out of action points, but Faye's special is ready. Faye's special, when it kills, refunds the action points spent. Select Faye, press the special button, then move to the enemy. Each character has their own attack style and special. While the cursor is over any character, select their information in the info box at the top right. There's more of them? Don't worry, I've got an idea. Characters can create combo attacks by pushing or pulling enemies into other friendly characters. Combo attacks deal significant elemental damage based on the special elements of the characters involved. Sidestep with Faye and attack the gangster into Namiko to create a combo attack. Nice. Got him in 1. I don't know if I can take much more of this. The battle's target objective is seen here. In this case, we need to defeat 8 enemies. If this is done, and the battle is ended within 3 turns with no friendly characters dying, you'll receive perfect marks. Now that all usable action points have been exhausted, hold the action button to watch it all play out. That's rad. I love that. Once the target objective has been met, send any character to the lit sigil at the end of the board. The sigil's only light once the objective has been met. Using what you've learned, win the battle. Remember, damage and push enemies with Faye. Stun and pull enemies with Namiko. Use sidesteps to reach your target. Hit multiple enemies at a time and use combos to make the most of your action points. Rewind and experiment with different approaches. And once you lit the sigils, know any character onto them and begin the turn to end the battle and victory. Good luck. Okay. Hooray! It's a very complex battle system, to be honest. Damn, you kids are tough. Alright, let them go. The rest of you stay in line. Well, I don't quite get what just happened, but thanks, I think. No problem, like I said, you need to be here. But shouldn't we tell someone about this? I don't think that's gonna help. Oh, good. There we are. A-cab, 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 A-cab. Sorry to bother you, but should these people really determine who gets to go to college on the island? They're gangsters and they're fighting people. Huh? I didn't see anything like that. But it just happened? They fought us? You making trouble over here? Maybe I should just take you down to the station. See? Let's get out of here. Okay, but I'm not done talking about this. Nothing beats coffee in the evening. I once saw a cop wearing a canine vest and said, "That's a weird-looking dog." Ha ha ha! I got arrested. How come I gotta babysit you, huh? When I grow up, I want to be a bench, just like that one. What a weird comment. Phew. Heck of a first day on the island, huh? So your full name is Makoto Nakamura? Yeah, I got bullied a lot in my last school. They shortened it and called me Namako. Does that mean something? Sea slug. Wow, that's actually kind of cool, though. So you, like, reclaimed it or something? Actually, yes, that's exactly what I did. Your words have no power over me anymore, William. Yeah, get him. But thanks for what you did back there. I had no idea I was capable of fighting like that. What do you think they were doing there? Okay, I know you think I'm off the deep end, but I really do believe there's demons on this island. I also believe an apocalypse is coming. They were sorting us for some reason, something related to that. I also know the Nakamura family was fighting demons many generations ago. My grandfather told me. That's why I kinda need you to be here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. You don't have to believe me now, but demons are coming and I have proof, or something like it. My family passed down this prophecy for hundreds of years. Take a look. What exactly am I looking at? We believe this shows that after 2,000 years from the prophecy's creation, a portal to the demon world will open up, and demons will take over the world. So like a Y2K thing? Like how all the computers are supposed to go down? That's just a coincidence, but yeah, Y2K. My grandfather believed that this document was created after a catastrophic demon event to warn us when it would happen again. This is all pretty hard to swallow. This paper could be anything from any time. I know, but demons used to be everywhere. Things like vampires, werewolves, even Frankenstein's monster, all those tales actually describe demons that I've seen in my books. Texts that predate the authors who made them famous. You studied this with your grandfather, I guess. Yeah, to be clear, it's not like I've ever seen a demon myself either. I just learned the traditions. My parents weren't interested, but I took to it pretty well. My grandfather told me he was the last practicing demon hunter in the world. The last in a long line, and now I guess I am. Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay, he was old, and he managed to teach me everything he knew. For some reason, I can't remember exactly how he passed, or when. But anyway, a lot of our ancient texts were lost, and this philosophy is all I have left. But I've seen... Excuse me. But I've seen a registry of ancient demon hunting families, and that's where I saw Nakamura. I guess you're serious about that. Yeah, that's why I was bugging you all trip. Sorry, I saw your name on the ship log. So you're telling me I'm some sort of demon hunter throwback, and you're snooping through ship logs? I don't know how it works, but apparently demon hunter blood is special, maybe through their proximity to demons back in the day. But trust me, I know this is going to happen, and it's going to happen here. Either way, I need you on my team. I'll snoop through all the logs I gotta. Team? I'm sorry, but I really don't buy this. I appreciate you helping me stay, but I don't really want to fight gangsters again, or anyone else for that matter, anytime soon. I hear you, But if you could just stick with me for a few days, I think I'll be able to prove it to you. I'm not sure that's something I want proved. Come on, I did help you after all. It's true, but... Well, fine, you've got a deal, but just a few days. It's all I need. You won't regret it. If you say so. But we need to get to the gym, right? The dean is going to address the new students. Lead the way. How would I know where it is? I just got here too. Then let's wander around until we find it. Great, now my shoe is stuck in there. Thought we agreed on yellow. Some couple's outfit. Ah, the night breeze. Move along. Assemblies in the gym. So you guys like sports? I can't wait. I'm finally on my own. I just came here to get some exercise. Now there's a whole assembly? Go stand in the bleachers. We have a schedule to keep here. Do not address me, peasant. Phew, just made it. Late on my first day, this isn't a great start. Welcome, students, to your first year at our prestigious academy. As you may have noticed, our selection process was a little more rigorous this year. This only means you're the best of the best. Yeah, right. This place is the bottom of every college ranking. Shh. This institution has weathered many storms, and for some of you, this may be the most difficult period of your lives. For others, the last. Wait, what? We expect big things from you, bigger than you may realize. Careful, madam. I only mean to say we expect the world of you. Together, we will make this world a better place. That was kind of weird. It was. Not really what I was expecting. Well, tomorrow's a new day. Let's hit the town to celebrate our first night on the island. I don't know what you consider hitting the town, but I would like to take a look around. That's the spirit. I heard there's a place that sells pretzels over there. I gotta get one. Ooh, I want to try those. Sure, the more the merrier. Good, just like we planned. Hey, wait. You kids aren't supposed to be here. Oh, we're getting pretzels. That's what they all say. Get up. I'm not so hungry anymore. Neither am I. I'm out of here. Come on, we're hitting the town. Pretend these guys are the town. Bye forever. That's alright, we can take them ourselves, Namiko. Oh, why? Why would we do that? Why are we doing this? Hold on just one second. back to hell. Okay, I think it's ad time. So let me. Yep, we're in the ad break, so I'm going to take a quick pause, get up, stretch my leggies a little bit. I will be back shortly. And I return. I return. I'm here. Oh, and a little bit of the late EPs have hit me, but I don't want to stop playing. I don't want to be a big tired baby. So, we're going to do the thing that you shouldn't do when it's after like 4 o'clock, and that's enjoy some liquid caffeine. Ah, that's the stuff. Yay, we did it. Trying to muscle into our territory, are you? You'll get yours. Huh. What the heck was that about? Faye, I said no more fighting. But we couldn't help it. Let's just go to bed. My pretzel. Interesting. Time to get to class. Yeah, get it. I told my 7 kids. I love my 7 kids. It's great being a dad. I'm gonna find it first. Oh yeah, they got the AV cart set up. Judy said she's watched it without me. You reckon this class is hard or what? Yeah, I already marked my seat. Guess which one it is. You marked it? Is there seriously no anime club? This is just like one of my Japanese animes. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm talking about piss and shit, and you're talking about your Japanese anime I don't give a fuck about. Yes. Hello again. Professor Vincent. Welcome, students, to your first day on your first year at HIMS College. I'll be your professor, Thomas Vincent. As I'm sure you've seen in your brochures, we do things a little differently. All our classes stem from our initial first period, what I like to call School 101. So you can think of me as a teacher and a guidance counselor rolled into one. Now let's get down to it and start assigning some work. I know, but that's what we're all here for, right? Learning. And your first assignment is to write about the path that brought you here to Himsk Island and our illustrious school. Oh, all except you two. Who? Me? Me and who? Don't let it be me, don't let it be me, don't let it be me. Do we have Makoto Nakamura? It's Namiko. Right. I'll just update that in my notes. You two get something a little different. Says here, you have to investigate a cursed videotape that causes people to die within 3 days of seeing it. Got it? So wait, what? Cursed video. My notes say it's a video that curses you. Yep. And we have to find it? Find out where it's coming from, and if possible, destroy it. Well, I have to say that this is not what I expected. That's college life for you. No, that's not college life for me. Why do we have to do something like that when everyone else is writing an essay? And I'm sorry, but why am I lumped in with her? What's wrong with getting lumped in with me? Because you want to fight everybody. Well, that's true. Lots of people with fightable faces out there. Listen, I just read the clipboard, okay? Do you want class credit, or don't you? Sounds like some occult business to me, so I'm in. Namiko, ready to be a lump? Fine, we'll do it. That's the spirit. You'll have this nipped in the bud in no time. Speaking of which, you've got to finish this by the end of the week, or you fail. Looks like you and me are a team after all. Fate was not on my side. I was kind of surprised how little convincing you took. Well, I just need to do well in class, that's all. I figured you were an earnest student type. This time I am. Or will be. But this haunted VHS tape is obviously made up, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. Can't we just find any tape and say that's it? Nah, I'm sure it's real. It'll be demons. This again. Well, what else could what else could a haunted videotape that kills you in 3 days be? It could be nothing. It's almost certainly nothing. You're gonna look so foolish when it turns out to be real. Let's go ask around. There's gotta be some gossip on this thing. I wish I had a red bag. Where are my notes for tomorrow? So I gotta come to class like every single day? I just don't get it. Why me? I just wanted to see if there were any extra things that popped up. That tape's mine. I mean, I didn't have a tape. Let's see if any of these nerds are into the occult. There goes one. Let's get her. Hey, you haven't heard anything about a haunted VHS tape that kills you in 3 days, have you? I heard it kills you within 3 days. That is what the teacher said. Okay, within 3 days. What do you know about it? Apparently, it makes all your blood pour out of your face if you don't gather all of it in a bucket. And if you don't gather all of it in a bucket, that's when you die. Whoa, that's intense. But the guy who told me that said he heard it from someone else. So who knows? So you've never seen it? No way. Even if it's fake, better to be safe than sorry. Like, don't get me started on those good luck email chains. Oh yeah, you gotta delete those real quick or you'll get a curse. But now that I think about it, I heard folks in the gym talking about that tape. Thanks, Elite's Elite. By the way, I think you're really cool. Bye. Okay, muscles. Where's the brains of this operation? Oop. Here's a likely candidate. Hey there, I'm Faya. This is Namiko. I'm Ty. Check this out. Definitely impressive. Thanks. Sorry to spring this on you, but have you maybe heard of this tape that kills folks within 3 days? Oh, that? I heard it gets you if you can't deadlift 250. But I'm not worried. I cleared that bar a while ago. Anyway, I am just here to lift, not watch dumb tapes. Picking stuff up, eh? You know it. But also, you gotta put it back down. Wow. See, Namiko, I told you it was nuanced. You said no such thing. Actually, Faye, you look like you could do some damage if you wanted to. Wanna try deadlifting? We'll reduce the weight a bit. I'll show you proper form. I got time, let's do it. I'm always looking for ways to tough it up. Then let's get started. Nice work. You get some major gains with those leg gears. Thanks. That rules. It's fun watching you flounder, but we have to find the tape. Hey, I didn't flounder. She said I did good. Oh, right. You were looking for a hunk of tape or something. There was some kid with a big jacket talking about it on the way in. I think you just missed it. Thanks, Ty. We're gonna find him, and I'm gonna deadlift him. Time to catch Mr. Big Jacket. Oh, are we talking big jackets? They're the coolest, right? Just the guy we're looking for. Get ready to get deadlifted. Hey, no! Ah, fine. Wait, you're looking for me? I just got here, though. Do I even know you? Oh, no, sorry. We got an assignment to try and find this VHS tape. Supposedly it kills people or makes their blood come out, and you gotta pump iron really hard? I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, I've been looking for that too. Nice, what have you found? I'm not sure about the blood and whatnot, but I heard from some kid that you can get it from the local gangsters if you know where to look. Nice. Now that I can use, thanks. What's your name? Tangshi. Thanks again, dude. And maybe don't look for that tape yourself, just in case it really does kill you. I do what I want. Tangshi out. Faye, you're not thinking of going back to look for those gangsters, are you? We just fought them, and I said no fighting. What other choice do we have? Why did we have to get this stupid assignment? Let's see if we can find any of those gangsters from before. You two again. You're gonna get it this time. Well, here they are. back in the demon hole you go. Wow, we might have been in trouble if there were more of them. No more fighting, Faye. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we gotta corner them in a smaller group. We gotta go somewhere seedy but isolated. This place is a lot scarier than I thought. Huh? What are you talking about? Fishing at night is the best. You're saying we went out to dinner yesterday? Oh, Dad, you're always forgetting stuff. God, my fly is down. When you're looking for gangsters, nothing beats an alleyway. Where are you getting these ideas from? Movies and stuff? I don't know. Just you watch, we'll find something. See? Look at that. Hey you, where's the tapes? Huh? Don't play dumb with me. I'm not playing dumb. Then what are you doing in the seedy alley? Well, what are you doing here? Looking for gangsters. Gangsters like you. Hey buddy, you trying to muscle in on our turf too? No, I am literally just wandering around. Dang. Oh, those are the guys I was looking for. What, you again? Get 'em, boys. You trying to fight these ladies? Not while I'm around. Are we getting a new party member? So what's your name? I'm Destin. Well, Destin, if you want to make it through this, get behind me. Alright, Destin deals 1 damage, knocks enemies. Okay. liking the combat system in this. It's interesting that it's more of a puzzle game in a lot of ways than like a classic strategy RPG kind of game. Dude, you're hella strong, bro. Thanks. You did okay yourself. Sorry for saying you were a gangster before. No problem. For some reason, I'm always getting into fights. People say I have a fightable face, whatever that means. This is the first time somebody ever helped me out. I'm gonna repay the favor someday. Just wait. Your days are numbered. Speaking of numbered days, what do you know about a tape that kills you in 3 of them? Within 3 days. I put it the right word without her saying it right that. Why, you want to watch it? Well, I'm not telling. You won't see it, and you're still gonna die in 3 days. How's that? Unlikely. And stay away from the abandoned wing of the school, too. Did you seriously just... No, sir, I did not, sir. Abandoned wing, eh? Thanks, jerkweeds. Not like you could get in there anyway. But we're gonna hear about this from the boss for sure. See why they don't use this place anymore. It's definitely seen better days. And it's guarded by cops. Time to work the old magic. Hey, let us in. No dice, kid. Why not? I said so. That's not a reason. You're hiding something in there. Feisty, aren't you? You on drugs? Stick out your tongue. Let me see if it's green. We aren't on drugs, sir. Kinda looks like you're on drugs, doesn't it, Tom? Looks like it. The cop whose name is apparently Tom. I enjoy their accurate depiction of the police, having no desire to help people and only serving to bully and antagonize folks. So that's how you're gonna play it, huh? What's your badge number? One second. Tiny cosmic horror. So I'm gonna run an ad, put some music on, and I will be back shortly. I apologize, but don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. You know how it is. But he is now safely tucked in bed, and we get to find out the true meaning of ACAB. Hey, can you not do this? Okay, fine. You can't go in because you need a special pass to get in, okay? Ask your teachers about it, precious. I will. See you later, Tom. Other guy. You just have to turn every situation dangerous, don't you? I just don't like cops. Hey, you and me both. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Let's talk to our teachers tomorrow and see if we can get into the abandoned wing. Come on, dude, you gotta help me out. Everyone has so much energy. I don't want to fight anymore. Good morning, students. How's the assignment going? Gangsters told us to stay away from the abandoned wing of the school, so we went, and cops were guarding it. We're pretty sure people are watching the video in there. I reckon it's some kind of conspiracy. So, does that count as finishing the assignment, or? I'm afraid not without finding the tape. I couldn't help but overhear you accusing our fine police force of some kind of wrongdoing. That's very serious. Who are you? You're very rude, young lady, aren't you? I'm Dr. Masterson, second only to the dean herself. And as someone with a vested interest in education, I would say again that you should not be making accusations like that without proof. We have proof if we can get into the abandoned wing, but apparently we need a special pass or something. Oh, a pass to the abandoned wing? I'll just write you one. Not so fast. As you recall, current rules dictate that entry to the abandoned wing is open only to special research groups. The only entities that can do research for school are its official clubs. Well, there you have it. Looks like you have to get a club. On top of everything else, what do we have to do to get a club? All clubs must have 4 members, a clubhouse, and a professor's approval. And we have to do all this before we can even find the haunted tape. Y'all don't ask very much. Best of luck. A club, huh? I guess we need 2 more members. Who said I'm in your club anyway? Aw, come on, Namiko, be a pal. We've got to finish this assignment. And you know you're gonna cave, so just cave. How? How did I get stuck with you? Before I even got on this island, I got stuck with you. Like you said, we're fated to be best buddies. Fine. I'll be in your stupid club. Namiko has joined the party. Yeah, best buds, 1 down, 2 go. Get Destin, he's right there. Your homeboy. Abandoned, huh? Interesting. Move along. Who's gonna clean this up? Well, when you say it like that, bro, you talking about that weird tape? I heard something about that. Oh, the guy from last night. What'd you hear? Was it about the abandoned wing? No wings involved. My friend's cousin's uncle's cousin's wife said that if you go to the cemetery after dark, a ghostly hand gives it to you. Creepy, huh? That makes no sense. But we can investigate it without a pass, so I guess we're going. Field trip. Mysterious envelope. Field trip. Field trip. Good talking, young persons. Huh? This is why I said we shouldn't go through the alley. Wares, sundries, you wish to buy? You're selling stuff? Is that the angle? You buy it. Items from periphery. We're talking some rare stuff, huh? It is. Interesting. So, would you happen to have a haunted VHS tape? Kills you within 3 days. We have not, but have other things you need. We require opals for life. Many opals. Your stuff is pricey. There is one thing you must buy. Why didn't you buy that? It's hideous. It's a store. You gotta buy something. Where's the relativity? You need to return again. Opals, we need them. Alright, well, can't hurt to have a little back alley shop. Nice. We go. You'll fight a cop over nothing, but when a weirdo shows up in an alley asking you to buy something, you're like, sure, let's go for it. I'm just trying to figure you out here. Seems like you got it in one. Let's head to the cemetery. These are expensive. Oh, that's cool. I like this little pictorial representation. Well, boys, you can both take me to the club. What do you think you're doing in there? They say something comes out of the tape and kills you. I could totally grind on these tombstones. Is that disrespectful? The answer is yes. The passive fist. Finally, cemetery. You're too excited about this. When you think demons, it's gotta be the cemetery, right? Oh, what's this? Yes, I happened to overhear your conversation about this so-called haunted tape and wanted to see for myself. I followed Peng-Chi here, but he left before all this happened. He was here too? Gross. Looks like we'll have to finish this conversation later. Get behind me, new kid. My name is Newt, and I'm a pacifist. Okay, Newt is a healer, so he can't normally attack enemies except when part of a combo. Instead, when Newt targets his teammates, both he and his teammates regain 1 HP. If Newt heals a teammate who's already at full health, he will buff them with attack up for the duration of that turn. Remember that you can review students' abilities, including their specials, at any time by hovering over them and checking the info window. Nice. These are very nice. Went to limo. I feel like I could be doing better. I gotta get them opals. I gotta get that money. Who are those things crawling on the ground? Demons. I knew they were real. Finally. But that can't be. Just big rats, probably. I know a demon when I see one, but thanks for joining in. You've got some skill. I even surprised myself. I guess I owe my mom an apology. Your mom? Oh, my family runs a shrine. I always considered them grifters mocking their charms and words, I guess. Maybe they were on to something after all. Put those techniques to use tonight. Tell your mom, thanks for me. Alright. But I guess you're looking for the tape too. Shame these kids weren't actually handing it out. No, they weren't. I don't believe the rumors of the curse, but I'm a lost media enthusiast. This just had that smell to it. With you, Pangxi, and everyone else chasing after it, I got that collector's urge. We might find it easier if you joined up with us. This has been enough excitement for about the next 12 years, so I'll pass. Dang it. I thought we had another member there for a second. I'm just processing what you're saying. Demons are real? That can't be what those were. Believe it. And those were just the little guys. We'll be seeing a lot more of them before too long. Pet that dorg. Pet that dorg. I wonder whose dog this is. Maybe they wouldn't mind if I gave it a pet. The dog looks happy. Of course you can. Pet the dog. Achievement unlocked. Tabletop Club meets this weekend. Thanks, Patrick. Why, yes. This is a phone. I'm not supposed to be up here. So then I nailed him with my bag. I wish for the power to defeat the demon invasion. There's a lot riding on you, Fountainlish. Untetherable is available for study. And when I actually feel a little better for some reason. Interesting. Faye and Namiko studied together. Faye stole Namiko's pencil, who vowed to haunt her after death. Sorry, I don't believe in the supernatural. Hey, Newt, what'd you get for question 1? It's B. It's very obviously B. Oh, right, that makes sense. Now, what'd you get the answer to? And I'm just throwing this out there randomly. Question 2. Knock it off. Hey, I guess you two know each other? Bro, good to see you. We saw some demons last night, didn't Newt tell you? Dang, wicked. Those were not demons. I hope they weren't. How about this? Let's go ask the teacher, shall we? No, my grades will go down if he thinks I'm weird. What? That's something that happens sometimes. Let's just go see. Hey, Prof, have you seen these little kind of bald guys, weird mask-like faces, long arms, kind of lumpy? Oh, yes, those are demons. What? Just little ones. You see? You see what I'm talking about? Even this guy knows it. I don't appreciate being referenced to as this guy, but it's true. You'll be seeing a lot more of them before too long. That's what I said. I'm not the last demon hunter in the universe for nothing. Incidentally, did I mention that if you don't finish your assignment on time, you'll be sent to prison? You can't do that. Just giving you the information I've got on my clipboard. And demons, right on here. I still don't believe it. Neither do I. I do. You haven't seen what we're talking about. Nah, dude, demons are real. My auntie told me. Let's prove it, shall we, Namiko? Got a camera. Let's go back to the cemetery and photograph one. Then we'll, analyze it or whatever. Photos can be doctored. Well, why don't you come too? We'll all witness it. We'll all photograph. I'm in. Fine. But only to prove you wrong. We'll head out first. I guess it's just assumed that I'm coming with you. Best buds. Pet that dog again. Oh, it won't let me. I got VCDs for sale, nice and legal, no tapes. Gotta be more to life than this. Can't even remember yesterday. I love walks, but mostly tabletop games. Aren't there more of these guys than there were last time? I think so. Maybe we should leave. No, look. Hey, shove off. That's the guy I copied my homework from. You guys seriously surrounded again? This is what you get for leaving before us. If you're going to step in, now's the time. special. Probably a better way to do that, but really? The fuck? 3 hits just like that? That's fucked. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Never let it be said that I can't learn. Feels a lot better fighting in a group of 4, eh? Yeah, bro, we're unstoppable. There aren't any of your demons, though. But there is this. Is that the school crest? I think so. It looks all scuffed up, though. I bet it came from the abandoned wing. If only we could get in there. So we're back to the club problem. Why don't you two join? You're good in a fight, and you're also literally the only 2 other people we know. Heck yeah, bro. I gotta pay you back anyway. What's the name of this club? I didn't think that far ahead. Black Magic Club or something? Pass, that sounds ridiculous. Oh, come on. Destin, you're still in, right? It depends. Are you good at homework? Not particularly. Then I gotta bow out. Dude's my guy as far as that goes. Do your own homework. But I'll make him come around. I'm good. I'm told I can be really annoying. Just gotta tap into that. Then I guess it's just you and me, Namiko. What's up? Still can't find the tape? Not yet. You're telling me you have? You know it. I got an appointment today. Wait, how? I have my sources. Well, come with me. It can be dangerous. Heck no. I'm watching it solo. Experience of a lifetime. Or so they say. But there's demons, and we better follow him. I bet he's going into the abandoned wing. Please don't just assume I'm going wherever. Best buds? Fine. Okay, we gotta be sneakier this time. No yelling at cops. That was you? Either way. Dang, he beat us here. He's watching the tape already. Hey, you kids, get out of here. You gotta let us in there. The guy we kind of know is getting cursed or something. What are you talking about? You really are on drugs, aren't you? You have to tell me if you are. Come on, Faye. I don't want to get arrested. We're coming back, you hear me? And I'm not on drugs, by the way. If you wanted to be sneaky, that wasn't it. But Peng-Chi was in there. Hopefully, he watches the video goes home and we can ask him about it tomorrow. Then if something's coming for him, we can fight it. So, you want to watch the tape, huh? Yeah, and oh, hey, bro. Don't worry, I got this under control this time. Again? You guys are getting targeted again? You want some of this too? Your mom does. love to do is have Newt buff Faye, but Faye's like all the way over there. Just garbage and dog shit. Yeah! Alright. It's such an interesting system. I think it's kind of cool that it's like you don't have to kill everyone, but you gotta do it efficiently. It's interesting. Also, the artwork's just goddamn beautiful in this game. See what you get when you mess with us? Next time we'll bring more guys. What brought you all here anyway? Newt wanted to come help you. Not exactly. Hang Shi left me a note saying he would be watching the tape tonight, and that I could stuff it. You too, huh? Unfortunately, those gangsters had us in their sights from the start. Really feels like they've got us marked. It does. A lot of good photos of those demon things, by the way. I got a good photo of those demon things, by the way. I will admit, I took a good look at it, and they don't look like rats. I can't go all the way to demons yet, but whatever these things. But with things as they are, I do see the advantage of teaming up. So that means I'll join your Black Magic Club, yes. That's a relief. What you really mean is best buds. Not exactly. Best buds. I'm not doing that. Best buds. No. Come on, dude. Best buds. Fine, best buds. Newt and Destin have joined the party. Yeah, Black Magic Club is now open for enrollment. Okay. Let me take a quick look. See how we're doing. You know, I think I might call it there. I'm starting to get a little tired. I feel like we've been streaming for a good bit. Got a good bit of the way into this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that. And now that we've got the Black Magic Club together, we can pick up with them some other time. So, that said, let's hop back over here, put some music on. Well, let's see who we've got that we could raid. We have. You know, you know who I never get to raid, and who is a cool dude. That's never crewed. Let's raid Diggy. All right. And if you want, we'll go raid message, Black Magic Club assemble. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. I have enjoyed hanging out, and hopefully I'll see you again. Take care of yourself, and have a good weekend, okay? Later.